Scholar Maya, and welcome to WTKN Channel 8 News Program. Inquisitive Corner, thank you for joining us today. We have a very special guest. Please give a round of applause for Miss Ellen Capard from Books and Bagels, LLC. Hello, Miss Capard. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Good. Thank you for joining us. Could you please tell our Thunderbird family a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm a local bookstore owner who recently opened a store here in Wilmington's West Side, right on the corner of 7th and Harrison. I moved to Wilmington from Washington, D.C., where I lived for 10 years with my daughter, Sophia. We were looking for a new place to kind of call home, and so we moved to Wilmington, Delaware, and since then we've called Delaware home and been so welcomed by all the community here.
Well, what type of books do you sell? What is your business about?
Right, so Books and Bagels is a general bookstore, which means we sell all types of books. Some bookstores are very specific, but we sell all kinds of books. We sell children's books, adult books, even some specialty books. Anybody who has an inquisitive mind can come there and ask for a certain book, and if I don't have it, I can order it and get it to them. Not as fast as Amazon, but pretty close.
Thanks for sharing that information. I want to ask you a few more questions if that's okay with you.
Sure.
So what inspired you to make your business?
I really always had a love for reading. The library is one of my favorite places, the second favorite being the bookstore. What I like about reading is that no matter what's going on, no matter how good or bad your day is, you can open up a book and be in a new place. You could be at a different time. You can meet new people without even leaving your home.
What are some tips you would have for kids who may want to start their own business?
I would say to follow your passion, whatever it is that you really love to do. That may already be a seed to making something productive. Like, you don't ever want to just try something for money, because money is a okay motivator, but it's not the greatest one. Think about what you like to do and play. What do you like to do for fun? And follow that, because that will guide you to a path of where you could really invest your time, and it'll never seem like work. You'll just seem like you're playing all the time, and then you get paid for it.
What was the process for you in making your own business?
This started with a plan. So just like when you're writing a book report or you're writing an essay, your teacher may give you an outline and you have to do a brainstorm and all those little steps. It's the same thing for a business. And the business plan takes a lot of time and effort to write out. You might have something called a business coach that gives you some ideas or listen to what you have and give you some feedback on it. Other people may look at it and tell you like this is good or where to improve. But a business plan, even as a business owner, even after the business is open, the business plan is a good place just to go to remember why I started it and how I want to run the business, so I don't lose sight of my mission.
What is the biggest thing, you have to have when creating your own business?
The biggest thing you have to have is I would say you have to be motivated in yourself. That's the biggest thing. On the days when it's raining outside or it's really sunny and you want to play, and instead you have to go and tend to your business, that's why I say make sure it's something you love. Like, at first sometimes I'd be like, oh man, there's something else I'd like to do. But it's like, what else would I rather like to do than hang out at a bookstore? And it happens to be my bookstore. When I get there, I feel so good. So just being motivated by what your business is really important.
What was the biggest obstacle for you when creating your own business?
You know, I don't know if do you like to imagine? Mm-hmm. That was really hard for me to really imagine how it would look, especially before I got a space. Because you have a plan and it's written out. But the fun part, the creating it and imagining what it was hard at first. And then to make others see what your imagination sees is the second hardest thing. But if you're very creative, if you're really passionate, you can get people to see your vision. And when they come in the store, they're like, wow, I see what you're saying now. This is a great space. So yeah, just imagining it, really getting creative in my mind about what it can be, and then sharing that with others. It was hard at first, but now it's pretty exciting.
What is one thing that you would say makes your bookstore very different from any other bookstore?
One thing that makes our bookstore different is that we are community based. So a community bookstore is different than just like your Barnes and Nobles. They sell a lot of books. They have cool stuff in there. But our bookstore is not just a store, but a space for people in the community to come and hang out, to have meetings, to use it for events. Like if somebody had an idea for an event, and like I like to paint. One community member came and said, I like to paint flowers. And so one Sunday we set up some flowers and we invited people to come and paint. And a lot of people came and they really enjoyed themselves. So that's what makes our bookstore unique. We invite the community to come in, to enjoy themselves. It's not just about buying books or selling a product. It's really about making it our home.
Thank you for sharing that information. And we're WTKN Channel 8 News Program. Have a great day. Bye.